It was May 31st, 1916, halfway through the First World War, when the greatest modern sea battle took place between the two largest and most powerful naval forces, the British Royal Navy led by John Jellicoe and David Beatty versus the German Navy led by Reinhard Scheer and Franz Hipper. Occurring 90 miles off the Danish coast at Jutland Bay, the Battle of Jutland was the only time the British and the German navies engaged in full-scale battle during World War I, the only significant battle at sea during the whole war. This battle lasted for 36 hours, with 100,000 men taking part. 250 ships were involved, 151 British ships and 99 German. Resulting from the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, the British established their superiority as the world's leading naval force. However, the German Navy was rising under Kaiser Wilhelm. Throughout World War I, Germany depended on imports for 1/3 of their food supply. Therefore, the British used a blockading tactic to cut off German food supply and their naval forces, leading to the death of many by malnutrition, causing Germany to engage in battle in hopes of ending this struggle.
The British Navy was very large because they needed to protect the trade routes from overseas colonies and trade partners, since they were also dependent on imported foods and materials. Much was at stake. The Germans' strongest motive was to gain their naval power and trade routes back from the British through the control of the North Sea, which was also desired by the British. The German Admiral Scheer planned to attack British merchant shipping to Norway, hoping to lure out both Beatty and Jellicoe. However, the British overheard this plan and set to sea earlier. Encountering each other in the North Sea, the British lost 14 ships and Germany lost 11.
Noticing the Germans, Beatty turns around. He leads the German fleets to Britain's main naval fleet led by John Jellicoe, and they block off the Germans, sending them home.
When Admiral Scheer realized they were outgunned, he turned home and Germany failed to complete their objective in stopping Britain's blockade on them. Both sides said that they won, but Germany's von Scheer said that he would never go back to fight Britain's navy, as they were formidable.
It was an indecisive but a strategic victory for Britain, as they were able to block the Germans, and it established their naval dominance for the rest of the war. Germany thought they did because they were successful in escaping and lost less men than the British, even though they had less people to start with.
Honorary mention to Jack Cornwell, a young hero who proved his gallantry despite his grave wounds and young age.
Halfway through the First World War, the Battle of Jutland, caused by Britain's blockade of Germany's trade and naval forces, served as the only time the British and the German navies engaged in full-scale battle during the war and established British naval dominance in the war through their contentious strategic victory.
What, in the marshland?
Just be stronger!
Move.
Power pose. It can't just be like the Macbeth video where all the bloopers are me.
Oh yeah, okay.